Hi, I'm Julia, and I don't know if it's just me, or if my friends are the weird ones, but I read the dedication of books, the dedication that the author makes at the very beginning, like, this book is for my best friend who passed away of cancer last month, or something to that effect. I read the preface, I read the prologue, I read the epilogue, and I at least start the acknowledgments, and I read every title on every title page that there is, because you can't read a book cover to cover unless you actually read everything in the covers.
Hey Jules, you almost ready? I need to go.
Now I have to start over again. I apologize for that. My sister can be very annoying. Where was I? Can't read it cover to cover unless you actually read cover to cover. And besides that, like, the preface, I mean, I understand not wanting to read the preface as much as the prologue, because a preface is usually just the author rambling about why he wrote the book and stuff. But I think it's so interesting, the reasons why and what made them want to write the book, what made them want to publish the book, who they really want to, I mean, the preface is important to the book. The author wouldn't have written it unless he wanted someone to read it. And if nobody reads it, it's just gonna sit there, empty pages that haven't been turned. Like, you flip from the first page to like the 10th page, and you don't even read those. It doesn't make sense to me. And I mean, the prologue's a different story. The preface, I understand more, but prologues they're so important to the story. They introduce characters that you wouldn't, like, you'd be so confused starting the book without the prologue. They introduce settings, and you can't not read the prologue and just read the book. Like, the book I'm writing, you would be so confused if you just went into the first chapter without reading the prologue, because she starts talking about this guy and you would not even recognize the name, and you probably wouldn't find out his identity until like the 10th page. So it's just, I can't even. And okay, my friend Hillary actually laughed at me when I said I read the dedication at the front of the book. Like, it doesn't even take a minute to read that. And sometimes they're funny, and sometimes they're meaningful. And to read the dedication is like knowing a little piece of that person that this book was dedicated to. Their heart is inside of this book. Part of them is woven into the story because of the author's, who the author wanted to acknowledge and such before. Like, it's so important, and I don't understand why you wouldn't read it. I also begin the acknowledgments, like I said earlier, which I also feel is important because they want to thank everyone who's helped them. It really puts into perspective how a writer isn't just alone in his writing. He's has all these people that support him and bring him up throughout all of the journey of publishing a novel or any piece of writing at all. And it's just, it's kind of annoying that people don't read that stuff. Like, if I wrote a book, I would want people to read cover to cover. I'd want them to read the dedication so they know, this book, this is for my sister, and I don't even, care that she was always so annoying and got on my nerves all the time. This book is for her and for putting up with me. Like, I would want my readers to know that. It gives a personality to both the author and the book, like I said earlier, and just so much that just is important. And I'm saying just a lot, like in fangirl. Just is her passive-aggressive word. I guess it's mine too. Anyway, I know that this was probably kind of annoying and you probably don't share my views. I mean, maybe you do. Please tell me, because I want to know if I'm the only one in this. I probably am, but I like that. I like being unique. Anyway, I will see you all soon. I'm gonna make this a thing, actually. So, say goodbye to my widow now. Look how cute he is. Look how cute he is.